Sanbonani, we're the Dlaminis. Today is finally the day we're releasing our vlog. You might have seen, obviously, that we had a background. We're trying to find like a nice place, comfortable place. We had water, but then it was a bit too loud. The boats were driving, people are walking past, so we just changed the scenery to this beautiful park so that we can tell you guys our story of how we met. Yes. Just to start off, I think obviously there'll be people watching this vlog for the first time, and there'll also be people that already know us from TikTok, which is fine. In whatever sphere of life you're coming from, we want to say welcome to our channel. We are glad that you are here. Do not forget to like and subscribe, and definitely leave a comment below in this video. But let's get to spilling the beans. Do you want to start us off?
Yes. Okay, let's start. So in 2016, I did a gap year in South Africa.
Best country in the world.
That's where we basically met. But in the beginning, we were not the biggest of fans of each other.
Well, I definitely didn't like you.
No, you did not like me. You just was like, oh, this Germans, it's complicated. It's a complicated goal.
Yeah.
I don't know.
That's true.
I have to be honest, I complained a bit in the beginning. Because Germany and South Africa, Germany and South Africa, they are a bit different. Like, to be honest, South Africans are not as organized as the Germans, but Germans are more dry and cold than South Africans. They're more open and friendly. Yeah, but too chilled sometimes. So yeah, anyways, he thought this girl.
No, there's
can't
no
deal with her. No, I'm
way
trying to say
you
can't deal with me. Like you, yeah.
Okay, yeah, I couldn't deal with you. So the thing is, when Hadassah came in 2016 and was doing this gap year program, she was very like into your face, like about everything. Like she's become much more common.
Germans are into your face.
No,
not me. It's Germans.
But no,
Germans are like this.
Like into your face, like you're so like happy and bubbly and just like if you walk in the room, you just wanted everyone to know that you're in the room.
That's not true. That's a lie. No, Wani, that's a lie. I'm not like this. You know I'm not like this.
Now you are.
I'm not.
Now you are.
Guys, I'm not like
at
this.
At the beginning of the
beginning.
Yeah, in the beginning. Okay, don't make fun of my ex-president.
I'll be honest. He's actually speaking about himself. He always wanted to have the attention of everyone. He came in the room. He's like. You were the ones who want. No, you always wanted. Yeah, but we were people's
favorites.
Oh, you were the A team.
No, we were not part of the A team. Keith was part of the A team. Anyways, so eventually, then Hadassah and I become friends. During this year, and we'd hang out like after church, with a whole bunch of other people.
Yeah.
And we had like a weird friendship because like we liked each other. When the two of us, we were just like having one-on-one conversation. Yeah. But as soon as there's like other people, like a group comes in, we'd start like fighting.
We were trying to be like who's better, like when
territorial.
Basically. When we played Uno, guys.
Okay, don't even.
Wani and I.
Don't even.
I'm better, but he just doesn't want to.
You see, I knew it'd go there. I literally knew it'd go there. But
anyways,
let's just get to the story.
So. We always competed against each other for some reason, but just around people. But then when we were alone, it was like so chilled and nice. I don't know why it was like this.
I don't know.
Also, he was a little womanizer, so.
Oh.
You were.
What does that mean? Can you please just explain that? Can you please explain that?
That means that you were looking for all the girls.
Nope. Anyways,
to be honest, actually in the beginning, this guy made me cry. In front of everyone. Yes,
please tell them what happened there.
No, but I'm just saying.
Well, I can tell you guys what happened. So we basically went out to McDonald's with a whole bunch of people. And Hadassah at this time was dating an ex-boyfriend, which they never got married. I ended up getting married to her. So anyways, just putting it out there. But weirdly enough, I also had someone in that town. But this girl had moved to another country. And we were sort of like trying to figure things out. And so, but Hadassah was in a relationship, but mine was complicated status. Anyways, and Hadassah and I went out to McDonald's with a whole bunch of people. And I remember asking her, just being like, so, do you think you're going to marry this guy? And then Hadassah was like, you know, we're just
I
gonna
wasn't
see.
sure
And then I just continued like asking the same question. Are you sure? Are you sure?
I wasn't sure, to be honest, because of different reasons. So he didn't stop asking me. I'm like, well, I didn't even know him. Wasn't it the first time we met? And this guy, he's annoying me, asking me, do you want to marry him? Do you want to marry him? I'm like, I don't know.
Because I wanted to know if I do have a chance, girl.
So eventually, he annoyed me so much that I started crying. I don't know why, maybe, I don't know. And then everyone's just like, Wendy, you can't make
And
this
then
girl
I
cry.
was that bad guy.
No, yeah, you were, because he made me cry. In
Girl,
McDonald's, I didn't know you at this time. A random guy asking me, like 1,000 times, you want to marry this guy?
Bro, I was your future husband. I knew.
Just now you said
that
you were
I
not
needed to touch the
interested in
spot.
me first.
Okay, yeah, that's true. Anyways.
Long story short, so we started chatting even more, we became really good friends.
Over the year.
Yeah, over the year. And then there was a point where I had to go back to Germany because I had to do paper stuff. So at this time we were already quite close. We were writing with each other.
Just friends though at this
You're friends, but we did like each other.
Yeah, we knew we liked each other.
Yeah, kind of. I don't know. But then when I was in Germany, he stopped writing with me. No messages, no nothing. So I was like,
I ignored her.
Yeah, completely.
But I can tell you guys what.
Wait.
Excuse me, why?
So I was like, okay, you know what? This guy doesn't want anything. He was probably just like playing around. I don't know what. Let me just forget about him.
Alpha male. Do you know what I was doing at that time? I'm still saying today. I was praying and fasting if really my feelings for you were real.
Well, God knows if this is true.
Yeah, he does. He does. And Keith knows. God and Keith know. I literally decided to ignore Hadassah because the only way that I was going to test if really I wanted to be with her was putting a distance in between us to weigh if my feelings were true at her absence. And to tell you the story, she came back to South Africa. And I heard that I didn't know when she was coming back.
But you knew I would come back.
Yes, I knew that you were coming back, but I didn't know.
I was 2 months in Germany and then I came back to finish the gap year.
Yes.
So literally what happened, can I tell?
Yes.
So it was Fusion. Fusion is like a youth meeting from church, Friday evening, and I came to this youth meeting. Big place, like a lot of young people, and he was playing drums and he heard that I was back. So when he was done with practice, he came out. There was like a foyer, and he came out and everyone was about to go in, and I somehow, like, I was inside and I somehow saw he looked for someone. I was like, this guy looking for me.
I was going to get water.
No. Anyways, I was standing outside, not lying. This guy comes out, we look at each other, and both of us, I'm not lying, both of us had the biggest smile on our faces. I don't know why, but we both just smiled at each other.
I hate one of these. That's not a big smile. That's a beast smile.
I could hear your heartbeat.
Yeah,
I won't
lie. Bruh, I won't lie. I had goosebumps, bruh. Like when I saw you coming out the foyer, I was just happy. Like, oh, this girl's back. And the thing is, yeah, like at that point, for real, at that point, I'd known that for sure I do like you. So that's why I was so happy to know that you're back, because I was like, okay, it's time for the next step. Then eventually, I go and talk to one of my mentors. He just told me, well, we just gotta wait it out, and we gotta basically talk it out with Hadassah as well. Eventually, yeah, Hadassah and I, we met up. Eventually, I told her how I felt about her, and then she told me how she feels about me. And from there onwards, we knew that we liked each other. But then there's this one point.
Okay, so we were in this one room and we watched a movie together, and obviously, like,
New Tarzan.
Yeah, the new Tarzan. So obviously, both of us were nervous because, you know.
I was chilled, joking.
Anyway, so we watched this movie, and I think I was putting my head on your shoulder.
Okay, wait. Let me tell the story better.
And then he got nervous. So he's like, just let me go up and make some bread or food, whatever. So he went up. He was gone for a while. So he comes back without the bread. I'm like, where's the bread? And he's like, oh, I forgot the bread. And he went back up. He will tell you just now what he did upstairs. But literally, till today, he doesn't know what happened in that movie.
When we were sitting watching a movie, this girl literally just put her head on my chest. I took out my phone, and I didn't know what to do. She was like lying on my chest. I took out my phone, on the one hand. Then I wrote Keith. This girl just put a head on my chest. What do I do now? He's like, what do you mean she put her head on your chest? I'm like, well, she's lying on me. What should I do? He's like, bro, I don't know what you need to do. I'm like, bro, I'm nervous. She's going to feel my heartbeat and it's going to be weird. So he's like, just come upstairs. So then, like, I run up. I say I'm going to get food. I'm looking for Keith. I'm telling Keith, whatever, bro, like, what do I do now? Blah, blah, blah. Keith is just like, just go with the flow. And then, went back down. And I'd forgotten that I told her that I'm going to get food. I was so nervous. I walked in and I'm sitting. So then she just looks at me and says, but where's the food? I'm like, oh yeah, shucks, sorry, I forgot it upstairs. Went back upstairs to get food. But yeah, after that, I had to tell my parents basically about Teresa. And when I told my mom and my dad, they were like, okay, yeah, cool. It is what it is. Like, you've grown as well now. Just make sure that you ask your parents.
Then there was that church evening all the time in South Africa. And then the one time before I went to church evening, I went to Wendy's place just to chill a bit. And then we were downstairs in the lounge and there was a mirror. So I just did my hair a bit, did something, I don't know what, but something was my hair. And Wendy was standing behind me. So I looked in the mirror, I was like, yo, this guy. I was just thinking this guy. And then I was thinking he's hot. Or I don't know what I was thinking, but I was attracted to him. So what happened, I turned around and I
firstly told me.
I gave him a kiss. Straight.
You firstly told me you're helping me with my shirt. Because I was wearing a shirt and you were like, let me help you.
Oh, okay. Well, anyways, but then I just literally this moment, his youngest brother walks in. And you know what he said? He's like, I knew it. I think he was asking me the other day if there is something between us. And I said no, because we were still figuring out and stuff. So then he walked in, he's like, I knew it. And then one was just like, don't tell mom and dad, don't tell mom and dad.
Yeah. The thing is, Hadas doesn't understand. Well, she does, but she's sort of not in this point. I'm like, in the black community, we just don't do the stuff at our parents' house. Like holding, even till today, we're married, I don't like being cuddly in front of my parents. Just because, I don't know, it's how we grew up. It's sort of for us, it's privacy. We have heaps of time together. I don't have, this girl just snacks me in front at my house, bro. My mom and my dad are upstairs, but they were upstairs.
No, were they?
Yes, my mom and my dad were upstairs because we were about to go to church.
But it's not I planned it. It came over me.
You see, that's where I can't go with my feelings when my parents are around. That's what I'm saying. But anyways, eventually I asked their parents if we could date, and that was a very, very good conversation. Her dad asked me a lot about the Bible.
Oh, he did question you for 2 hours, but 2-hour conversation. So
eventually we went out to a game reserve where there's animals. Oh, these mosquitoes are chowing.
We had our first date there.
Had our first date there. Very, very romantic. I'm not a nature guy. I will not necessarily do this again. But because I got to now, why should I go to where there's wild animals? What?
Nice.
I'm joking. Anyways, a year later, asked you to get married. Then a year later, we got married. Yeah, and now we have a child.
2 years later, we got a child.
Now we have a child.
Almost everything around the same time. It's actually crazy.
Yeah, so basically that's the story. We left a lot of things out. But
that's the main story, I would
but
say,
that's the main story of how we met and
but one thing to say, he did like me first. He did.
Can I be honest? I just don't even know where you get this idea from.
You told me.
Really?
You told me, yeah.
Okay. I don't remember that. But anyways, guys, that's I guess that's a wrap for today. Thank you for watching this vlog. It was a funny and interesting one, and it's also nice to tell the story again and just to be reminded again of how our life started together, and it's been a beautiful journey. This year we're gonna be 5 years married, which is absolutely amazing. We're living in Germany as well, if you're watching this and you don't know that. And yes, we are happily married. And yes, we have a little beautiful girl, and she's sleeping in the carriage. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment below. Whatever you guys want to ask us, whatever you want to say, whatever, just write it down in the comments. And don't forget to follow all our social medias: Instagram, TikTok. We are all there.
Yes.
Anything else?
No, that's it.
Yeah.
You said it.
Thank you guys for watching. We want to say peace
And out.